Guys, how's it going? It's Josh. I have an awesome video for you today because today I'm going to talk about Power Rangers Live. Power Rangers Live was a theatrical Power Ranger performance that toured in 94 and 95. It was a very good performance that kind of engaged the audience. I've watched a few recordings of it online. You can find them on YouTube, and you can also find some as special features on DVDs and Blu-rays. What I really like about this is the 7-Up collaboration. When I was a kid, I got some of the 7-Up cards out of a 12-pack, and I just loved the cards, the look of them. So whenever I started collecting Power Rangers cards, one of the first things I thought of was to get the 7-Up cards, and I just decided to go through and just focus on anything that's the 7-Up and Power Rangers collab, and 7-Up sponsored the Power Rangers Live Tour. So I just want to go over some of the new recent additions, like this amazing program. See, cool. It used stage actors, stunt actors, voiceovers from the real cast members, as well as, like, you know, practical effects and lighting techniques and video footage to kind of convey a story. They added a few more characters, which I think was pretty cool. You can find performances of these online if you look. Look, I thought that was a cool touch. They gave Rita the more purple look, like you'd see her in the old, coloring books and whatnot. Really cool. Let me just go through this real quick. I may do a full reading of this, just going through it. I love these vintage promos in back here. Look, Power Up with Nabisco. Toys R Us, proud sponsor of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Tour. And, of course, 7-Up. Boom, with the Power Rangers glove. It's got this really cool list of everyone who's in here. It's got, like, the East Coast cast, the West Coast cast, the production crew, everything, which I thought was a really nice touch for anyone who wanted to, like, track some signatures down. Now going on to the quick thing that started it all is what I think the jewel of the collection is, my signed set of 6 cards. Only met Jason David Frank once, so I was really glad that that was one of the cards I'd picked out. So it just made me have to complete the set. Last one I got was Amy Jo Johnson. She didn't sign in black like I wanted to, but I might get her to re-sign just so it looks more thing. And these were the cards that were in, like, the 12 packs. See, it was part of a Power Rangers 7-Up promotion. I like how some I have aren't even rubbed off. Apparently you could win some prizes and stuff. I think it's pretty cool, niche collectible. I think I've only ever seen one other person with the signed White Ranger card. I'm going to go through next. One of my favorite parts of the collection are my can collection. Look at that. I have right here Diet 7-Up can, and this can is unopened. Now, some people do a pinhole and they drain the can, but I've bought these from a collector who has inherited a large collection of sealed, unopened cans that are empty, and I swear I've looked for a hole on this can and I can't find a hole, but it is empty and the tab is unpunched. Some people like to hide the pinhole. They move the tab to the side, put the pinhole where the tab would hide it, dump it out, but that's not the case for this one. This was one of the hardest ones to find. This is the cherry 7-Up all non-caffeinated. One of a kind cherry taste. It's the one with the White Ranger on, which I thought was an interesting choice. And most recent edition. These are not sealed. Oh, that one is sealed as well. Sealed and empty. Recent editions, an entire 6-pack of the regular 7-Up. I have been looking just for a regular 7-Up can for a while. The 6-pack popped up. I didn't want 6 cans, but I went ahead and bought it. I'm going to take the best condition copy I can find and probably sell the other 5. I'm going to take it off the 6-pack ring because there's no real way to prove that's the original 6-pack ring. So. All right, I'm getting, I think, close to the end. Got a few oddball odds and ends here. This is the 7-Up spot reflector. During the finale, Lord Zed would grow, have himself grow up like a giant monster. But during this part of the story, the Rangers were cut off from their Zords. So they asked for help from the audience. All the kids and everyone was given one of these 7-Up Mighty Morphin Power Ranger official spot reflectors. On the back, it has this very crazy foil technique. I mean, look at that. It is trippy. But the idea was you would hold the foil part up and you would move it back and forth, and they'd shine light at the audience, which would reflect back at Goldar and or Lord Zed, and make it look like Lord Zed was being attacked by, a bunch of energy coming from the crowd, which I thought was pretty cool. Found this one a while ago in this nice little plastic case. They didn't come in this plastic case. They had like a little green ribbon to wear around the neck, but thought that was pretty cool. And this I have never seen another one of these. I assume it was sold at the event. See, 7-Up Power Rangers Live. And this is a set of fold-out binoculars. So I guess for you to be able to see the thing better if you don't have great seats. Which I think was pretty cool. I've never seen anything like it. And I think this is finally going over another one of my favorite pieces as I've started collecting some of the tickets. Now, this was the first ticket I picked up. It's an unused ticket. The person had bought a ticket for someone who was not able to go, so the ticket stub never got ripped off, which I just think is absolutely amazing. It's from the United Center in Chicago. Look at that. Really awesome. I'm actually thinking about sending that out to get graded just so it looks cool in a slab. And I picked this one up, which was a lot of 4 ticket stubs, 2 juniors, 2 adults. I like how they're sequential, 11, 12, 13, 14, because they obviously sat together. I just thought it was cool that many ticket stubs all just made it, survived this long here. Where was this? 7-Up? Does it say where it is? The Palace. But yeah, that is it. That is all that I have on my person. I do have some crew badges and some, I think a VIP badge coming. I got to look at the lot again. And I do have some other like odd ticket odds and ends, but they're glued to cardboard, so I'm going to see if I can remove them without damaging them. But that's it, guys. See you next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.